Dude, he did bless me. My job is to go do it now.
So true.
And so you got to find an opportunity. God has blessed everybody. You got to find a vehicle, an opportunity, something where you can make a difference.
Amen.
Because just being one person, just doing something little out there, that's good. But why do something little when you could do something big?
It's not why you were born.
Yeah.
You were born to do something great.
And if you're truly blessed, then you have an obligation to go freaking prove it to the universe. Ed has. Follow this dude, Ed Milet.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Look forward to
Love
doing
you,
some big
brother.
things.
Me too, man.
Okay.
Me too.
Some empty seats in this room, man.
Alrighty. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you guys are logging in live from. So I played the last video with Ed Milet and Uncle G, okay? Grant Cardone. So what is one or two things that stood out from the last video that I played? Welcome everyone, welcome. What is two things that stood out? I played that last video twice. What is two things that stood out to you that either Grant Cardone, Uncle G, or Ed Milet, chairman of World Financial Group, super big deal, two powerful multi-billionaires in the world. What are two things that just stood out? Or do you guys need me to play it again? Come on, y'all. It's WFG. Y'all better recognize who we are. Y'all need me to play this video again or what? Two things that stood out. Come on, six figure. That's all you got? That's good. But what else? Let's play that video again because I don't think y'all was listening. Y'all was not listening. Y'all need to know what time it is. Y'all was not paying attention, okay? Pay attention. Let's play it again. Pay attention. Follow the money.
I've enjoyed it so much.
Follow the money, guys.
Been together last night, breaking bread and having a little sip.
Agreed.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Felt
Kindred
like
spirits. I thought you knew forever.
Totally.
I did feel
no
that.
effort,
No.
I didn't have no pretense.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing here this weekend? And why do you do this once or twice a year?
Well, we got 30,000 people here. We do it once a year to change lives, and that's why you're here.
Yeah.
To make a difference in their lives. We gather all of our associates from around the country, actually multiple countries. They come here, and we train on them, love on them, believe in them, and then we usually make all of our big announcements, take the company to the next level. We've been doing it for 25 years. Every single year, we make a quantum leap. Every year that we've done one of these, usually we bring in a partner. For you, who's been dying to do this with you for now for years and years, and now I know we're going to strap something to the back of this thing. It's going to be a rocket ship. So
what I mean, I know your company's not just about money, it's about opportunity, it's about helping people in financial literacy.
Yeah.
But let's just talk about money for a second, because I like talking about it.
I do too.
What level of commissions do you pay out every year? That I think people don't actually know the
Good question. This year we will just touch upon $1 billion in commissions to the field.
Worldwide.
Yeah, $1 billion in commissions. To give you an idea, that's a behemoth. 7-8 years ago, that number was $250 million.
Yeah.
So we went to 500 million, 700 million, 800. We're in the nines now.
I mean, those are like numbers of bonuses paid out to like Goldman Sachs and stuff.
Oh, absolutely. And you're talking about we're paying these to people who used to be construction workers, school teachers. They were in a bank. They were a physician before. They've completely changed their whole career. Come in here and make 6 or 7 figures is absolutely awesome. Yeah. Not everybody does, but certainly awesome when they do.
Well, not everybody at Goldman Sachs makes $1 million.
That's right. That's right.
Not everybody in real estate makes money. So,
correct.
So, when these events, you guys probably spend. I mean, I look at this thing. I'm like, okay, they're spending $8 or $10 million here.
I couldn't tell you what it was. You asked me earlier. I'm not completely sure.
But I mean, I know what I'm spending on mine. I wrote a check for $3 million to Mandalay, and that's the come on number.
Yeah.
I know.
Right. You know what? Actually,
I know we're going to do hop along.
Right.
The people that take advantage of this, what do they have in common with the people that walk away and like have that big break?
There's two things. One, they come here looking and with a clear outcome. You come to
the intention of
you come here something like this, kind of speculating, but if you come here knowing what you're looking for over a 2 or 3 day window, somebody's going to say something that fills that need, gets your outcome. So A, they come here ready to go before they get here, and then B, something shifts in them where they actually believe they can do it. That's the number one thing that holds people back. They just don't know really whether they can do it. If you can leave here clear on your outcome coming in and leave here actually believing you can execute, and then here's the biggie. A real decision, and you know this, a real decision is made something like this. You only know you did that if there's some action taken immediately, right? Otherwise, you just thought it. If you decided it, you took a big action. So the players that leave something like this, come in with outcome, believe they can do it, and take some action immediately. Those are the three.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
$1.5 billion, WFG, company's been around 25 years.
Just getting started.
You guys,
we're a startup paying $1 billion in commissions.
Alrighty. Let's go again. 2 things that stood out to you. 2 things. Who are we? Don't play with us. Who are we? Don't play with us. Who are we? 2 things. What stood out to you? 2 things. Life changing. Okay. I hear you. Life changing. What else? What else? Helping families. Okay. What else? I'm still not hearing something. I'm still not hearing what I want to hear. That's it. Usha. $1 billion payout in commission. B with a capital B. $1 billion paid out in commission. Let's go, y'all. Good morning, good evening. My name is Odetta King. I am your Senior Marketing Director with World Financial Group. I know for a fact that this business is life changing because it changed my life and it has changed my unborn kids' life as well. Super big deal. Thank you guys so much for joining. We do this every Monday. We call it our Money Making Mondays, and we do it every Wednesday, same time, 7 p.m. Don't play yourself, okay? Do not play yourself. This is $1 billion commission paying out every year. Follow the money. We are in the money business. If you Google and ask Siri, right? Siri, which industry pays out the most? Or which industry has the most millionaire? Even Siri knows. The financial service. There's money in the money business. So who are we? And what are our strengths? Our company is called Aegon. They've been around since 1844. 29 million customers worldwide. Not New York, not Canada, not US, but worldwide. Okay? Worldwide. And we rank one of 9 companies too big to fail. Shout out to you guys on Facebook, Mr. Instagram, Mr. GoFundMe. I see you, Afana. Honey, girlfriend, you're going to have to scroll up my feed, get the link, and get in the Zoom room. Don't ask me what's this link. Just scroll up and down on Facebook, look for the link, and just get in the room, okay? Get in the Zoom room. That's where it's happening. Shout out to you guys on Instagram and Facebook, but look on the link. Look in the link in my bio. Click on the link and get in the Zoom room. Now, continuing, we are one of 9 companies too big to fail, y'all. Guys, Aegon is one of 9 companies too big to fail. We have so much assets for the next 100 years. I didn't say it. The company said it. One of 9 companies too big to fail in the entire global financial system. So is it a big deal? Of course it's a big deal. Who do you know is paying out $1 billion in commission? Not even Google. Not even Amazon. Okay? Follow the money, people. Follow the money. Now, like every major company, Aegon wanted to be in the US. Of course, right? They wanted to be in the US, and so they created a company called Transamerica. A lot of you know Transamerica because you may have your 401k with them. You may have a 403b. You may have a pension. I even had a 401k with Transamerica, and I worked in the hotel industry years ago, right? Now, Transamerica is big in the US. Transamerica has 16 million policies in force. And I thought that was a lot, but yo, New York alone has 9 million people. So come on, we've got a lot more people to help, right? And #1 company for women financial advisors 6 years in a row, y'all. Don't play with us. Don't play with this company. We no little, what you call it, some little patty shop business. Don't play with us. Recognize when you see money, okay? Now, World Financial Group is a marketing division. World Financial Group, also known as WFG, this is a platform that allows us to go out to the world, right? And share financial information. So think of WFG as the Amazon, right? The Amazon for the financial service. Amazon don't own products, right? Same thing with WFG. WFG don't own products. WFG is just the financial distribution, right? So these 77 products that we have access to, we go out and market it to families. Average families like you and I that have no education when it comes to their finances, right? That's just living life thinking they're good, but they have no idea that they are not good, right? So over 42,000 licensed agents across the US and Canada doing what I do from the comfort of my home, zooming and booming. And that's why you guys are here tonight, because you want to know how to tap into this money, how to have freedom, work whenever you want to work, make how much money you want to make, and be the own boss and design and control your life, right? So what do we do? What do we do? There is a need, a huge need for what we do. Because you see right now, you're talking to professor. And this professor, my faculty and my students don't even know this information because we don't teach this in school, right? We don't teach this in school. 95% of people don't plan to fail. They don't. That's why they think they're good. That's why when you ask somebody, how's your finance? They're going to tell you, I'm good. Because they really think they're good. They're not planning to fail. But guess what? Guess what, y'all? They fail to plan and never get the right education. They never got the right education, right? Of how money works. Money works. Most of us have a retirement crisis. We're going to retire broke. I didn't say it. Statistics says it. Right? There's a lot of people right now in retirement wishing woulda, shoulda, coulda had more money or had done better things with their money. I had a conversation just 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Right? This person is 63 years old and he has a pension from GE. That's going to pay him a little over $1,000 per month. GE is a big company. GE is a reputable company. But he's only going to get a little over $1,000 in his pension. What is $1,000 pension going to do? You can't even pay your mortgage. You can't even pay your rent. So there's a retirement crisis, right? There's a retirement crisis. Then don't get me started here on the education, because I see this firsthand every semester. In fact, I start back on campus Wednesday, September 1st. And I'm going to do what I do every semester. Poll my students. I'm going to poll them and say, hey, how many of you are here on student loan? How many of you are here on scholarships? How many of you, your parents are paying out of their pocket? I already know the answer, but I'm still going to poll them. So Wednesday, I'm going to tell you what they tell me, right? And then we have a spending crisis. We are spending so much. We say we don't have money to save. We say we don't have money, but we are spending. That's not good. That's why they're broke. All right? That's why they're broke. So all of these 3 things right now is going to make them broke. They're going to retire with less money. They're broke. They're going to graduate with a lot of student loan debt. They're broke. And they spending what they don't have. They double broke, right? Double broke. So 5%, because you see, this is 95% of America. The other 5%, they winning the money game. They winning the money game. They know what time it is. They have financial advisors. If they don't know, they got people who know. And these people you see here, they're the ones that are leading the chart. So when you think you're good because everybody else is doing what you're doing, trust and believe, my friend, that is not the answer. You broke. You are broke. Okay? So 5% gets it right because they have the financial education and the financial concept. First of all, they don't believe in a job. They're going to pay themselves first by becoming a boss, owning a business, and right off the bat, that gives them tax advantages. Right off the bat. Because you see, this business, society, country, whatever you want to call it, economy, is set up on two structures. If you're an employee, you pay more taxes. If you're a boss, a business owner, an employer, you pay less taxes legally. Uncle Sam loves people who are business owners. The tax code is set up for us legally to pay less tax. So you're going to pay yourself first because you know what time it is, right? And because you have the financial education, you also know where to save your money. You know where to save for your retirement. You know where to save for your kids' education. And you have proper protection. And what I mean by proper protection is insurance. They're stacked up on insurance. When a newborn is born today, they already know they're taking out $1 million policy. When grandma's about to kick the bucket in a few years, they already know we put in a policy on grandma. Okay? We put in a policy on grandma. So when grandma dies, oh boy, we getting paid. Okay? We getting paid. One thing that I learned in this business, every time I hear somebody passes away, I so want to ask them, did you have a life insurance? Because in my mind, I already know that family's either going to be paid right now or that family's going to be broke. Broke or paid? Which one do you want to be? Right? Do you want to be broke or you want to be paid? Right? So the 5%, they know these concepts, they understand how money works, and they make money work for them. So what we do is we teach people these concepts. We teach people where to grow their money, where their money is going to compound. They're going to have double interest upon interest in a shorter space of time. How many of you would love to know where to save your money, where it's going to give you a higher interest than the bank? Because we already know the bank don't give us much interest. The bank gives you 0.06%. What are you going to do with 0.06%? You were losing. And if you were losing, that means you're broke. So we teach families where to compound their money. What about taxes? Super important, right? Because you can make a lot of money, but if your money is sitting in the wrong tax vehicle, oh boy, Uncle Sam is going to get you. Uncle Sam is going to get you. The more money you make, the more taxes you pay. So we teach families where to put their money to legalize and legally pay minimum taxes. Not a penny more, not a penny less. Because you and I could both have $1 million. And if your $1 million is sitting in a tax now or tax later account, you're paying more taxes. But if my $1 million is sitting in a tax advantage account, I'm legally paying less taxes. Is that important to know? So guys, when people tell you they have a lot of money, don't let that intimidate you. When people tell you they have a lot of money and they're good, you want to challenge them and say, where is that money sitting? Is it in the bank? I can tell you right now you're broke. Is it in the stock market? I can tell you right now you're broke. Right? Because those two things, tax is going to eat it up. Tax is going to eat it up. Right? If you know what we know, shit's about to go down the next 3-4 months. Follow the money. Learn about money so you are in control of your future, right? A lot of things going on right now that people are sleeping. They have no idea what's coming. They have no idea that they're about to lose money in the market in the next 3 to 4 months. But we're in the financial service. We make it our business to learn. And when we learn and we know about these things, we educate and put our clients on to say, hey, you got to move all this money you got sitting over here because something's about to go down and you're about to lose a lot of money, right? You're about to lose a lot of money if your money's in a tax later account. If you have money in the stock market right now, you need to get in touch with the person who invited you to this webinar. You guys that are following us on Facebook and Instagram, when we hang up, you need to get in touch with me or whoever shared this video with you. Because if your money's sitting in the stock market, there's something going down that you're going to lose money in the next couple of months. If you know what I know, you know what you know, right? Tax now, tax later, tax advantage. Protect your money. How much money are you comfortable losing? None. Nobody should be comfortable with losing a penny when there are strategies and concepts to have your money safe and never ever lose a penny, right? Third thing that we teach families is investment, right? Depending on where you're putting your money again. Do you want to lose or do you not want to lose? If you put your money in a fixed account, it's not going to grow much, but it's safe. And if it's sitting in the bank, you are safely losing. Because you see, banks don't give you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%. They don't. You're going to get a whopping 0.06%. Not even a quarter, right? So you're losing. You're going to be broke over here. I don't care if you got $1 million in the bank. You are broke because your money will never double in your lifetime. Now, if you have your money in the stock market, oh boy, they coming for y'all. They coming for y'all if you got your money in the stock market. Because guess what? There is nothing safe about the stock market. There is nothing safe about the stock market. You could have $1 million today, right? And I'm not going to talk about politics, but when something happens, your money's going to go down. I'm not going to talk about politics on this live. I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm not going to talk about what's going on in the world and the economy. But if you know what you know, pull your money out if you have it in the stock market, because you will lose. How much? Hey, we don't know, but you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Trust and believe. Now, if you have your money in an index account, your money is growing and your money is safe. Your money is growing and your money is safe. Now, power of choices. We have access to over 77, right? Over 77 financial companies. Financial companies. These are A-rated companies, been around for 100 years. Of course, our parent company, Transamerica, right? Gotta have Transamerica in there. That's who we are, right? Gotta have Nationwide in there because they're always on our side, right? Gotta love my buddies at Everest, right? Because if you got a bank account, you need an Everest. Because if you die today and your wife is on your bank account, your own wife, even though her name is on your bank account, you and her, or she rather, will not have access to your money. You could have your only child. Your only child name could be on your bank account. And guess what? You don't have a will, your only child will not get that money. We see this and we know this firsthand because we've had a business partner, Marcel, and I reference her all the time. God rest the dead and rest in peace, Marcel. Guess what? Her only daughter, Olivia, could not get the money. Could not get the money from her bank account. So if you have a bank account, you need a will. That's it. Point blank simple. If you own a bank account, you need a will. Now, you may have $1 in your bank account. Get a will. Because your dollar might grow to $2, might grow to $5, might grow to $100. Your dollar today, with what you're about to learn, is going to grow. So you want to make sure you have your ducks in a row, right? Get your will today. Today, not tomorrow, today. 64% of Americans don't have a will. Why? Why? Why don't we have a will? A basic thing like a will. Why don't we have a will? And you have a bank account. And you have kids. And you have a job. And you have a 401k. And you have an IRA. You got stuff. You got a car. right? You own something, right? You're a whole adult. You have stuff. Why don't you have a will, right? We're going to change this, people. We're going to level up and we're going to change this. If you did not know, now you know. You need a will. I don't care if you got $1 in that bank account, you need a will. So get in touch with the person who invited you and let's get you going and set up a will tonight, right? It's not that expensive. Prudential, Pacific Life, and so many other companies that we work with. Now you guys are here tonight for the business opportunity. You see, when you start with WFG, you have solid technology. You ain't got to think about building a website or having a CRM and all this stuff. It's already set up for you. Everything is already set up for you. The marketing, the recognition, tons of training, proven system. Just follow the system, right? Life-changing events. So let's look at some money. How much money can you make? Honestly, as much as you want to make. You just got to go to work. When you start with us, make no mistake, at the end of the day, we educate people first. We lead with financial education, right? We lead with financial education. I just got off the road about 2 hours ago, and I'm not going to call this company. But this company had a team member that was standing on the corner, giving out his business card, selling life insurance. I already know what time it is. There's no education. They're just going to sell you a policy. There's no education, right? So make no mistake, with WFG, all of our licensed agents, they're going to educate you first on money matters. You're going to learn about the 3 rules of money. You're going to know where to save, invest, and grow your money. So when we show you how to save money, grow money, or make money, and you open a strategy or an account, right? Let's say that family's saving $250 per month. They might already be saving $250, but guess what? You don't know what you don't know. If you got it in the bank, it's not growing. You put it in the stock market, it could grow, but it could go down, right? It could grow, but it's not safe, right? So how your retirement looking? If you were planning on retiring last year or even this year, and you had $1 million in your 401k, how much you got now? You ain't got $1 million. You definitely ain't got $1 million, right? So when you know what we know, you sleep better at night. You sleep better at night and you're in control of your future. So let's say you educate a family. And by the way, we do everything on Zoom. You educate a family. You show them where to save that $250 because now you've educated them. And they save that $250 in an account, a saving strategy, right? Where their money is going to grow, where their money is safe, where that money is tax-free, right? And you get in life insurance and you get in long-term care, 5 in 1. Where they do that at? Who else is doing that, right? That person saving $250 per month in that strategy for themselves. You're an associate because your first 30 days into the business, you're a trainee. You're a trainee associate. So you're in training. You got to get your license. This is not no mom and pop business. You got to get your license. There is money in the money business, and this is a serious business, especially being in New York, where there's even more higher regulations. You got to get your license. Your first 30 days, you need to get your license ASAP. No license, no money. That's it. It's pretty simple. No license, no money. So you want to hit the ground running. You want to come in here. You want to learn. You want to attend the training. You want to study. You want to get your license. You want to hit the ground running. So you can get your license in your first 30 days. By you getting your license and completing your field training in your first 30 days, that makes you an associate. You just give yourself a 10% raise. What does that mean? When you write your first account with your license, that person saving $250 per month, That's $1,350 you making. What if the person can save more than $250? Even more. And how long does it take you to make this $1,350? In WFG, 3 hours, 2 hours on a Zoom from the comfort of your home, right? How long? Ask yourself right now, how long does it take you to make $1,350 at your job? At your job, how long does it take you to make $1,350? Now, you see, when I started with WFG, I thought I was doing good with my teaching job. Because you see, as a professor, a university professor, I get paid $100 per hour. And I had my nose up in the air thinking I'm doing good because I'm making $100 per hour. And I come over here to WFG, and that's food stamp money. That's pennies. Because the same 3 hours that it took me to get in my car, drive to campus, park, and all that shenanigans that comes with being at a job, making $300 for my 3 hours, over here, I could make $1,350 in that same 3 hours. Is that powerful? Talk about freedom, right? That frees up so much more time for me. Now you could work your way all the way up to a senior marketing director. And all this means is, as you move up from an associate to marketing director, it means you have licensed agents. You're building a team. You're leading. You're training. You're being in a managerial position. Not everybody wants to move up, and that's okay. Some people just want to come here and make $2,000, $3,000, and some people like me want to come here and poke a hole in the sky. Poke a hole in the sky, because sky is not the limit. So you could go all the way up to senior marketing director. And that just means you're building and leading a team. So the average senior marketing director, shout out to you, Malaysia. Yes, girlfriend, I am burning up over here. Shout out to you, Unity Squad. You need to call me. Hey, Marsha. So senior marketing director, the average is $86,000 to $1 million. Guys, are you freaking kidding me? Who do you know is making $1 million at their job? Who do you know is making $1 million at their job? I don't know anybody who's making $1 million at their job. And watch how the power of financial education is. Even if they're a W-2. They are a W-2. They are a W-2. So what does that say? They didn't make $1 million. Because 40-50% is going in taxes. Follow the money, guys. Follow the money. Life is all about choices. As we come to a closing, you could say, you know what, Odetta, this is great. I love what I'm hearing. I want to save my money. I want to learn more. I want to know where to put my money. I want to get my will because I have kids, because I have a house, because I have a bank account. I need to get my will set up tonight. Right? Or I want to save money for my family so I don't have to worry about losing money. Like you just said, something is going down in the next couple of months and I'm going to lose money in my 401k, and I don't want to lose money in my 401k. I want to save my money. I want to grow my money. I want to protect my money. I want to become financially educated and financially free. That's the client route. Get in touch with the person who invited you and we'll get you going as a client. And then you have some people like me. The beast, right? The person who want to poke a hole in the sky. The person who want to build an identity. Who don't want to just be known for a professor. The person who want to create their lifestyle and live on their own terms. Freedom and fun. The person who want to dream big. Because sky is not the limit. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve. And all of that can come from this vehicle called WFG, where you can become an entrepreneur and be part of something big. And when I say big, pretty big, because you see, we are on a mission to educate financially 30 million people. Is that big? 30 million people by the year 2030. So we're looking for a lot of people like ourselves. We're looking for people who are hungry. We're looking for people who want it bad enough. We are looking for entrepreneurs who want to be coached, who want to be mentored, who want to be trained, who want to learn, grow, elevate themselves, and in the process, bless a lot of people along the way. Because you see, in WFG, when you making money, it's a direct reflection of a lot of families you've helped. So if that's you, again, get in touch with the person who invited you so we could show you the next step to get started with our company as an entrepreneur. You don't have to have a PhD. You ain't got to have a bachelor's degree. You ain't got to have none of that stuff. All you got to do is be hungry. Be hungry. And if you're a beast, you're going to work directly with me because I want to work with